Hey guys, I'm back with another budgeting video for my bi-weekly paychecks. This is going to be for my July 30th check, which is today. This will not be up until tomorrow, but you know, I tried. So my balance in my account right now is $1,416.85. Now I did go out this evening unexpectedly, so normally I'm saying how, you know, I pre-bought groceries before I did the budget and got gas and, you know, sensible things. No, this time it was dinner and beer. So, you know, so it's not all the money is there. Some of it is in my stomach. So as always, the first thing I do is pull out part rent. Okay, and then I don't know if you'll remember from last time I was saying I was gonna gamble and not pay my cell phone because it's usually due in the first couple days of the next month, and my paycheck was coming right at the very end of the month, so we were gonna see if I could, you know, just get away with it. And I think I did. Like, I got the heads up text message that my bill was due, but not until the first couple of days of next month, and I already paid it. I did it right before I sat down to do this because I'm like, no matter what, I have to pay the bill, so I might as well just do it. So like this amount though, I wrote down before I paid the cell phone bill, so I'm not accidentally taking it out twice. Does that make sense? Yeah, so anyways, I paid it. Now it does give me that little warning about, you know, it can take 3 business days to process, so it might be kind of like right on the line, so not ideal. But I remembered, well, I didn't remember on my own. I got reminded of something that I had forgotten last paycheck, like last budget, is I pay for my parents' housekeeping. They get it only once a month. Like, I wish I could convince them to go to twice a month, but I'm kind of glad they stick with once a month because I can't really afford twice a month. But the housekeeper, she calls me. Who calls me? Nobody calls me. Sorry, she texts me when she's leaving their place so that I know that it's done, and then I just send her a prearranged amount. I live in a different province than my parents, and I can't be there to do stuff for them the way that I would like to be, so I pay for a housekeeper to go in and do like the deep cleaning and, you know, the sucky stuff. Well, I mean, all cleaning kind of sucks, but you know, like the heavy duty stuff, so that they don't have to, and by they I mean my mother, so that she doesn't have to, and just make things a little bit easier on them, I hope. They don't really like it. Like, I mean, they like the housekeeper and they like the service that she's giving, but it weirds them out that I pay for it. I kind of tricked them into it, and now I won't let them take over the payments. Yeah, we're a funny family when it comes to money, I think. Okay, my writing is messy today. So took a half a rent. There's my cell phone bill, my sinking funds, $176, and that 1 penny. My savings challenge money for $53. So my savings challenge, I was doing really well. I mean, I didn't stop doing well. This isn't like me about to say how badly I sucked at something. But I kind of did a thing, you guys. I put a deposit down on a brand new car, which, wow. I mean, I've been researching cars like crazy. I'm a firm believer in buying used because of the depreciation value when you buy something brand new. Like, it's ridiculous. But I ended up buying brand new to the point that I don't even have the vehicle because it doesn't even exist yet. The order had to go in to get it made, which makes it sound super fancy, but it's not. We all know my budget. We all know I can't afford super fancy. I bought a hybrid Toyota RAV4. There's some letters on there. I don't remember the letters. It's like not like the base model, but the one up from the base model. I don't know. There's some letters. I'm obviously very much a car person, huh? Yeah, but I've been researching because gas prices are going up. They're probably not going to come back down. I spend roughly $250 every 2 weeks on gas, and that's just if I'm doing my normal commute and maybe 1 or 2 extra things within that 2-week period. But like, the world is open back up again, at least my section of it. So every evening this week, I either had dragon boat practice or I had a hike with a friend. Today I drove a half an hour to go meet somebody to go and have fun. Do you know what I mean? Like, things are happening. I'm not just going to work and home anymore, which means I'm going to be using more gas. And when I started researching, because at first I was like, no way, man, like hybrids are so out of my price range, but I didn't see the point in buying another gas vehicle. Even if it was newer, I might be like a little bit better on gas, because then I would still be buying gas as well as having a car payment, and the budget can't fit that. But the hybrid, the car payment is less than what I'm paying bi-weekly for gas. And yes, I will eventually have to fill it up, but nowhere near as frequently as my current vehicle. So it just sort of, I don't know. I think there was never going to be a perfect or a great time to do it, because I get antsy over spending large quantities of money or being committed to something, and purchasing a vehicle is both of those. But I mean, I don't know. I'm shrugging over here. What are you going to do? My vehicle is sucking up gas like an insane beast, and it's not its fault. It's from 2006, and I drive an hour one direction to get to work. So it's like just a little under 100 kilometers per day, 5 days a week for going to and from work. Like, it's insanity. And I'm not moving closer to where I work. I have absolutely zero desire to live out there. Ugh, no. So yeah, all of that rambling to say that my savings challenge, which admittedly the money was to go towards a down payment, not a down payment, a deposit on a vehicle. So I pulled out $1,000. I can't talk. I pulled out $1,000 from my savings challenge to put as my deposit. I actually pulled out $1,300 because I thought I would have to put down that. But they only asked for $1,000 deposit to start with, so I put back the $300 into the savings challenge. I thought about leaving it in my regular account. Is that right? Why did oh no, you guys, this is why I shouldn't talk and do math. Oh, shoot, I don't own whiteout. So we're just gonna, that looks horrible. Oh, it is what it is. Serves me right. Okay, that completely distracted me from what I was talking. I know it was about the car, but yeah. Anyways, oh, the money. I was gonna leave the 500. Oh my goodness, the $300 in my checking account. Like, I pulled it out of the high interest savings account that I have my savings challenge going into. But I realized I don't trust myself, and I would probably spend it. So I put back the $300, and it will go and continue to earn interest while I wait for my vehicle, which is anywhere from 2 to 5 months from now. So I figure I'm gonna keep doing the savings challenge with the $53 bi-weekly up until the vehicle comes, and then maybe put a slightly larger deposit total on the vehicle so that it helps with the payment. I guess that's how that goes. I guess I could keep the money, I mean, not the 300. The 300 for sure has to go back to the car. But I guess whatever I'm saving, I could put towards a hopeful plane ticket home for Christmas. That's a thing I'm hoping will happen. I don't know. Now I'm just rambling. Sorry, guys. I want to blame it on the beer, but there was only one. This is just me. Let me catch you up here. Okay, so savings challenge 53, student loan 50, gas 250, food and other 180, 100 to my Visa. I kind of did a stupid thing many times over. I stopped carrying my debit and my credit card because after work I go and I exercise and I'm doing things and I don't feel comfortable necessarily always leaving them locked in my vehicle. And I'm always like, I don't need to buy anything, so I don't really need to take them, and I have my cards on my phone in case I really need something and I need to tap. But for some reason, I had a couple days where I took my Visa card, but I didn't take my debit card, and I did end up going and doing some errands, and I forgot I could just tap my phone. So then I was like, oh, I only brought my credit card. I better use the credit card. Oh, so I put more on it this week, or these past 2 weeks, than I normally would, completely and totally out of forgetfulness and stupidity on my part. So that's my bad. So now I need to pay it down. Yes, I know that every time that I used it and realized I used it when I shouldn't have used it, I should have immediately gone and put money on from my checking account to pay it off, but I didn't, because it's me. I've taught your ear off about a car that may not even be here for 5 months. Sorry. So my bi-weekly budget pulled out all the stuff. I have $142.54 as a buffer, which is lovely. I am meeting a friend tomorrow, so some of that will go to whatever we end up doing tomorrow. And then the rest I'm just going to hopefully just leave sitting in there. I'm toying with putting a little bit more money onto my Visa just to pay it off a bit faster, or even a little bit more money into my savings challenge just to kind of bulk it back up a bit, because it looks really sad and tiny and puny now, but we will see. We'll see what happens. I like to leave the buffer if at all possible, just in case something unexpected happens, and then put it towards like an extra payment on something when almost it's my next paycheck, so that I have it there if I need it. Yeah, I will put my sinking funds down here, get all that information filled in. Oh, an exciting thing, ICBC, which is like the people that you have to insure through in the province that I live with for like your car. I got a letter from them saying that they saved so much money because of the pandemic and people not going out and driving and getting into accidents, that they're giving everybody a refund based on, I don't know, stats. I don't know how they decide who gets what, because I pay for my insurance with my credit card, so the refund will go automatically to the credit card, which I find sad, because I would have liked if they could just send me the money and I could decide what to do with it, but they are sending me $110. Yay! Very excited. So they're just all, the letters basically like, keep an eye out on your credit card, money coming soon, which is lovely. I'm not upset. I would have liked the money in a check or deposit into my checking account so I could decide what to do with it. But honestly, this is probably the better way to do it, because it'll go towards my Visa, whereas if it was left up to me, it would go to a pair of earrings I have my eye on. So yeah, they're being responsible for me, and I can just be a little bit pouty about it. I will go. Have a lovely next 2 weeks. We are entering in a heat wave where I live, and we are all currently being cooked while we exist, which is great. So, you know, whatever the weather's doing where you are, I hope it's doing good things. Be safe, you guys. Have a great 2 weeks, and I will see you in August. Bye.